Welcome to the Museum of Aquarium and Pet History. Yes, this is the December videos. We're still chugging away. This is one that was, it's not the museum's, it actually belongs to Emiliano Spada. He bought this because he is a huge fan of this company. And they wouldn't ship it internationally, so he asked if he can ship it to us. And he goes, Gary, do a 5-minute video on this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 5-minute video on something that Emiliano is one of his favorite companies in the world. And I remember this company. They are German and they are super high-end. This was for the very advanced hobbyist. So this company was Dupla. Dupla was owned by Horst Kipper. He was a German aquarist, photographer, and entrepreneur. In 1958, he completed his animal keeper apprenticeship at the Hamburg Aquarium, specializing in fish breeding and care. In 1965, he worked for Helena Company, where he developed the first special aquarium fertilizer. It was crypto fertilizer, the first CO2 diffusion device, and the first pH long-term test kit. He published Wonderful World Underwater with Peter Wilkins. And in the course of his career, he developed 20 new processes and products, of which some were internationally patented. In 1969, he did the first aquarium symposium in Germany. In 1977, that's when he founded Dupla, which did mostly aquarium lighting, heating, and CO2 systems. That was Horst Kipper. Let's talk about Kaspar Horst. He was a publisher, author, businessman, and aquarist. In the early 1800s, he met Horst Kipper, who offered him the opportunity to take over the management of Dupla Aquaristic. Horst worked for Kipper for over 20 years. In 1965, he published an essay, Better Plant Growth Through Iron Fertilization, in the magazine Dots in Germany. He patented a method of gaseous carbon dioxide fertilization in water. In 1976, he founded the Aquatic Plants Working Group in the German Associations for Aquarium and Terrarium Science. And in 1983, he published the magazine Aquarium Today in German with Kurt Paffrath. In 2006, the Association of German Societies Aquarium Terrarium gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's very impressive. He also co-published the book, The Optimum Aquarium, which sold out in 2 months of their first printing of 20,000 copies. And that was really, for the time, it was the first book that really covered a lot about using CO2 in the aquarium, different types of pH methods, etc., etc. So that was that. So let's look at this kit. This is really interesting. So this is a crazy pH test kit. This is really, I mean, a lot of this is in German. You've got mixing containers, you've got syringes, you've got all of this, it's in German. And then this here, yikes. So they have a pH continuous controller. So, which is really interesting. So this is a dowsing machine that you can actually hook it up to your tank, and it will keep your pH at whatever you want. If you want your pH at all the time at 6.2 because you're breeding some blackwater fish from the Amazon, this is what it'll do that. You've got a color chart here telling you the different colors for the pH. You've got, this looks like a protein skimmer of some sort. It's just amazing. Complete with a book on the test kit talking about plants and the importance of CO2. Anyways, that's this. This is incredibly high-end for the time. This was 1980s, I believe, that this came out. And in the 1980s, this was the pH test kit. And it also covered dissolved oxygen. It covered a lot of things, really water chemistry, which the Germans were very advanced on. So if you had really delicate fish, this is the kind of thing that you'd want to have. So that's it, Emiliano. I hope I did it justice. That's what I have. 2 amazing hobbyists that made their life basically with this company Dupla, which is still in business today. They both have passed away. Both Kaspar Horst and Horst Kipper have passed away, but the company is still in business today. And I think it has the same name, but anyways, To all of you out there, again, I appreciate everything that you do for us. I love the positive comments that come in. The negative comments, Meredith deletes before I could see them. But I just want to wish you a wonderful holiday season and a great Merry Christmas. Thank you all. And again, I will see you next year.